Alright, welcome back to my Saturday gameplay. This is Chris from the Cucumber Gaming uh, channel. And, well, where we begin, where we left off. So yeah, um, this is awesome. Oh, ow. Bum, bum. Let's go with, let's see. Thief, intensive training. I'm gonna go with the Swift Learner, because I want to level up fast. Isn't he cool? Anyway. Why don't we continue on where we left off? So, yeah. I'm like, I'm running out of words to say here. And it hasn't even been 10 minutes yet. Okay, there we go. Broken steel loaded. Level cap has been raised to 30. So yeah, there's a pop-up we've been waiting for all episode. Last episode. Well, I can tell you a little bit about, what happened yesterday. So, since I live in Florida, it's getting more hot and humid around here. Humid, sorry. And I walk to and from school. That doesn't help either. And, so we got that, and I had PE class. I had a pep rally. And since it's getting more hot, I got a sunburn. It hurts really bad. So yeah.
Hello.
Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
Thank you very much.
Head on in,
Well, I'll be damned. You're from that vault, Vault 101. I ain't seen one of those.
Since I have this skill, I might as well just disarm this right on the spot.
And every eye shall be blind to his glory.
Doom da doom da doom da doom doom da doom.
I'll be damned. You did it, didn't you? You disarmed that thing. Hell, where's my manners? I'm Lucas Sims, mayor and sheriff, and I'm pleased to say we've had a reward for fixing up that bomb. Here you go. You know, we could use someone like you living in town. We've got an empty place up behind the brass lantern. Here's the key and deed.
Sweet.
And heck, Moira, over at Craterside Supply, can even sell you stuff to help fix the place up.
I'm looking for my father, middle-aged guy. Maybe you seen him?
Nope, sorry. got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every visitor. I'd ask around town.
I have to go now.
Take care now.
A little bit more into medicine. I like the skill medicine because of the fact that you regenerate regenerate more health when you're using stim packs. So I don't have to go through as many stim packs. Let me talk to this guy.
You need something, youngster? Huh? Yeah, what is it?
What can I do to help around here?
Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs. And I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running. I spend so much Now, I don't expect much from strangers. But if you've got the know-how, I need someone to hunt down and repair those leaks.
How many leaks are there?
From the pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves, but they might be a bit tricky to spot.
I'll keep it in mind.
I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen.
I have to go now.
Well, back to work.
Man, from a vault dweller, my character sure is. My character sure knows how to leap.
Your body's to atom, my friend. Release yourself to his power. Feel his glow.
Grandma, shut up.
You need something?
Hey there.
Need to fix it. That's done.
Away in Adam's glow. Burned from you
What's
in
happening?
the fire of his brilliance.
I'm gonna go report back into Walker. Or Walter, not Walker. And I may be a bit late uploading this because I had completely lost track of time.
What do you... Yeah, what is it?
The pipes are all fixed.
Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for... If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
Sounds good to me. I'll bring you the parts like...
Good. Yeah, what is it?
I want to see if I... Thought I grabbed some. Oh well. Now, let's go sell some of this crap I have.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you?
Sure, I got plenty of life to say in the vault.
Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy.
Let's see. It was cramped, dark, and then the foot sucked. Good riddance.
That's terrible. But it'll be great for a forward. So in that sense, it's great. I think you're gonna like it out here. And here's the armored suit, just to make sure you don't get recycled into something else's food. That'll be good for the...
Uh, Pay, what sort of pay?
Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. That sort of stuff, you know? But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions, if you do a good job. Interested?
Sounds good. Tell me more.
Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean, mean words.
Okay, I guess I'll help out with this survival guide.
All right then. Now I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid and even profit from dangerous landmines. Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to do first?
Well, pick your poison. Eating food doesn't sound so bad. What are you looking for?
Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it.
Okay, I'll check the Super Duper Mart.
Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay?
Let me see what you have for sale.
What do you need?
You can have this. You can have this. You can have this baseball bat. You can have my baseball cap. Tunnel Snake's outfit I don't need. This. This. I want to keep one of those. You can have this. You can have this. And yeah.
Good hunting.
I have to go now.
See ya.
This- This is actually I'm planning this to be a longer episode.
Yes?
Like maybe an hour long, maybe 2 hours. I don't know how long. But if this is gonna be a long episode, then it's gonna take a while to upload, so
To Megaton. Enjoy your stay.
Welcome, welcome. My name is Crow, and I travel the land offering vestments of protection. And you are fortunate I found you in time. You bear the look of one who is haunted, but I am proud to say that my wares can protect you from even the cruel claws of death itself. Have a look. Have a look. See if anything calls out to you.
Nothing does. But
If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself.
you can have this. There.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you.
Walk well, friend.
Walk well.
Why don't you look where you're going?
Shut up, you. Ew. Going down to the super duper mart. Super duper mart. Super duper mart. We're going down to the super duper mart. Do 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 do. The hell? Oh, giant worker ants. How perfect. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The hell? Is there another? Either it's another worker ant. It's a dog. Well, why don't I reload? So so I decided to shortly after I uploaded the first Fallout 3 video, I decided to do this like, on Saturdays because Saturday and Sundays when I'm least busy, and besides I have 2 channels to deal with. By the way, people who are subscribed to my Minecraft M99 channel, my latest video is up. It's a little bit on Minecraft 2.0. Did like a little spot on it. Aw. You have nothing good. Some Nuka-Cola. I'm actually gonna want this. These are worth a lot. Pre-war monies. Or just dollar bills. Ow. Shoot you in your face. Oh! God. Come on. There we go. In the great words of SSOH, PKC, or Seamus, shotgun rain is not... Wow. Wow, I'm stupid. Thank you. The more ammo, the better. Thank you. Thank you. Steam gauge assembly. God Why won't you? Thank you. Well. I'll take that. Granada. Ooh, I'll take that. Let's see. No. Yeah. Take a few rataways.
We're back. Somebody open up the... Hang on. Something ain't right here.
on, die. I'm sorry, what was that? Food.
Fresh meat. Kick ass.
I have a gun. You don't. Come on.
You're crazy. Shit, you're crazy. The hell with this.
Thank you for dying at Walmart. I'll take the buff out. Hmm. Now there was another fridge around here. There it is. Yeah, excuse me. Enclave eyeball.
Hello?
Damn. Take a little drink.
So, how's the scabbing been? Got the food and medicine from that super duper mart?
Wasn't easy, but I got the food and medicine.
Really? You did? You did! Well, all right. Tell me all about it. So you're saying that they acquired a well-protected stash? I wonder how many other places are hiding treasures behind monsters. Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. Tastes kind of great after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better.
Ready to continue the research.
I still need to study a living specimen. I need someone, and that'll cover the first section.
What's this about radiation?
Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a live example. Not for long, anyway. So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, not a deadly dose, of course. I can fix you up before that.
Okay, well, I'll get it ready. Just be ready to fix me up when I get back.
Oh, you're a peach. Or at least some sort of hardy fruit that grows in the savagely irradiated mockery of agriculture we have nowadays. Now, 200 rads should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see to it that you're well taken care of. Good luck with that research.
Now, let's get a little bit of radiation poisoning. I either normally go out to the toilet and drink it, ew, or I normally go to the water down there, but since we're going mainly for speed, because this is the book that I don't like. Oh my goodness. Oh man, this is disgusting. Or I can just eat that food.
Each of us shall give birth to a billion stars formed from the mass of our wretched and filthy bodies. Each of us shall be mother and father to a trillion civilizations. Each of us shall know peace, shall know an end to pain, and shall know Atom in his glory. I urge you, my friends, come, drink with me and pray. Glorious Atom, I give unto you these feeble bones. I present to your will this frail body. I beg of you to use me as your vessel. Guide me to your place. Divide each particle and give relief to this
Sorry if I'm so quiet. Mainly because I have nothing to talk about.
new life in the forge of your glow. Atom, come, bestow your presence on your unworthy servant. We stay true until the day of division, until the dawn of your return to his humble world. Behold, he is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth.
Do 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 do. Do do do.
Oh, feeling a bit under the... I can tell you're positively glowing. Now, just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up. You're a lucky one, you know. At this level, most people don't make it. But then again, most people don't have my experimental tricks. And now, after taking a few notes, I'll take care of that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade concoction. I've never had the chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed. Oh, but I'm sure it'll work out fine. Exciting, isn't it? Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny, mutation.
What?
But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn.
What? Oh my god. Oh.
Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies? Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell.
Okay.
Come back soon.
Off to the minefield. Looks like our little thing worked. Thank God.
Good to see you.
But if someone apologized to you after that, like after they cured you from radiation poisoning, and they said, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn, I think I'd slap that person in the face. Alright. And set the marker just... there, that ought to do it. And get my gun out. Bum 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 bum. This is going well. From the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden. I'm gonna actually play some music over the radio. Ow. How about we just play that? Down boy.
Sweet America, hello again. This is President Eden. I'd like to have a chat. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on earth die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last. The American way. Don't you, my darling America, deserve that? Don't you deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. President of the United States.
Stupid
Have my
Raiders.
solemn pledge that I will never rest. Never
Tear your heart out.
until we have what we deserve. Place to truly call home.
Ow.
We've got a part now, you and I. Don't be sad, America.
Damn it.
The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation. So you don't have to.
On my face.
Again, this is John Henry Eden signing off.
Weapons. do. The hell?
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America. Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eden, and I was hoping we could talk. When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky, I had the best friend a boy could hope for, my dear old dog, Honey. Oh, the adventures we had. From Nog Creek to Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable. It was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a terrifying, meaningless existence. There is no hope, no happiness. That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great nation are its highest priority. The Enclave will restore every American school, reinstate every youth program, and offer counseling and financial assistance to any family in need. We will match up the destitute, orphan children of the capital wasteland with qualified, eligible adults. We will rebuild the American family as it was meant to be. Values of our past shall be the foundation of our future. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until we meet again, this is President Eden signing off.
Up. Ow! You dick. It's gonna cost me 2 whole stim packs.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, President John Henry Eden.
Ow. Dick. You know, you're gonna pay for that.
You want some of this?
I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill of creative effort. This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America.
The whole 50s vibe.
Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine. Perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm, welcoming. And on the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bats of ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressman. Their purpose? To make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine. If only for an afternoon. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressman could live again? What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America, and baseball will live again.
How are those hot little potatoes? Because, you know, they're on the ground, like potatoes, and hot because they, explode. Anyway, what's up?
I got through Minefield alive. Just barely. I even brought you a little present.
My very own landmine! Oh, just what I've always wanted. Well, always since I sent you out on this anyway. Now, tell me all about it. What was it like going through there? What's it like disarming a landmine?
The whole place is a big death trap.
Lots of places are nowadays. Good work staying alive in tough conditions. It'll be a great example for the book. I know you may not want to see any more explosives for a while, but obviously you know your way around them. Have a couple rainy day toys of mine. And looking at this landmine gives me an idea. It's a terrible device that does terrible things, of course. But it's easy to make your own, too.
Yeah.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President
And it completes the first chapter tasks, correct?
Yup, you've done a great job. I just need to add in the section on how to cook rat, and this chapter's done. Here, for your services, I've saved up quite a few stim packs. Of course, you may need them. We still got 2 more chapters to go.
Thank you. Ready to start researching the next chapter.
The second chapter is going to be a bit trickier, I think. It'll cover how to handle creatures out there, for better or worse. For example, repelling mole rats, learning about mirelurks, and when all else fails, how to handle being injured. So let's buckle down and get to work on this chapter. What's first?
This is about citing mirelurks. Might as well get the first
Mirelurks are a big threat
part
in some areas.
out of the way.
And knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs.
Alright, I'll try.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
Alright.
Come back soon.
There are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order.
Guys, I'm terribly sorry about this, but I'm gonna have to turn
They don't care about America.
God
All
mode on.
they care about
Sorry.
is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's tally of
Because
these
one-
agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the ravens. Those
Trying not to kill mirelurks is a task in itself.
preying
And
on
2,
any
sneaking
and
into
all
a mirelurk trap. And 3,
so-called
going into
brotherhood of
DC is a death trap.
be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? Strikingly, radiated ghouls of underworld. And last but not least, the hideously mutated super mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC area. Lawlessness, terror, murder. They're all around us. I know. But not for long, sweet America. Not for long. Oh, no. Enclave will restore peace, order, and prosperity to this great nation. And those who oppose us...
Hey, and in case a light bulb just started glowing over your head, you can flick the switch and forget about it. You're not getting into that vault.
I'll
Whoever lives
do
in
the main
there
quest
sure as
later.
hell doesn't want what you're selling. And no, you can't knock down the door. It weighs like 13 tons. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog. Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. And now, some music. Here's Danny Kaye and the Andrews Sisters, crooning about what else? Civilization.
Morning, a missionary of the Tusky on sign. He tells the native population that civilization is dying. And 3 educated savages holler from a bamboo tree. That civilization is
Sorry if this is loud for you guys. I'm just trying to test out the volume. It could probably be too loud. This episode could be also... The hell? Trying to see if I can blow up that car. Dead, finally. Where did you guys come from? Done. That's stupid. I really hate those things. And if any of you guys are wondering if I have Anchorage installed, no I don't. Oh, that's a lot of bad guys. Of course there would be raiders. Anchorage War Memorial. Do I still have that?
Because one dog ain't enough, and two is too low, it's me, today.
Ah, well.
Three Dog has heard about some crazy thing going on out there in the capital wasteland, but this one just might beat them all. I've been getting some scattered reports that a couple of costume kooks have been battling for control of the settlement called Canterbury Commons. One of the black eyes I told you by mutated bugs. Every day it seems to be the same nutty scene. The scuffles ending in a stalemate. So if your travels take you to Canterbury Commons, keep your head down and your assault rifle loaded and crazy.
It's about 3:16.
This is Three Dog! Ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth.
I hope things are going well with you today, sir.
Now, some music.
I'm gonna turn it off because it's nothing but static now. Excuse
Busy
me.
testing? So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of king? Or priests? Or some sort of scaly community center? I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
A descendant from local Krebs. I'd call them Scalia. Ceratina Ordens.
That's very scientific of you. Personally, I wasn't sure if they were crabs or if they came from some sort of brine shrimp, perhaps. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced, neutral-colored headgear. Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
Alright.
There's a sort of mole rat repellent I've developed. I need it to be tested on a few mole rats before I can say it's a success. I hesitate to ask, but I'll need to examine the effects of serious physical trauma. I wouldn't ask if I couldn't fix you up afterwards, of course. And that should be it for the second chapter. Which do you want to check out?
How about this?
Mole rats can burrow into almost anything and cause a lot of trouble. So I figured I'd make a chemical repellent stick for people to shoo them off. But I need it to be tested before I put the recipe to paper in the guide. So I need you to find some mole rats and test it out a bit.
I'll test out it for you.
It'll be easy. One tap with the applicator and it overwhelms their senses with a sort of feel-bad sensation. Then they're gone before you know it. You You could test it out on just a few mole ratties, but for real testing, try it on 10 or more. There should be plenty in the tepid sewers downtown.
Okay.
Come back soon.
Shady hat. What? Guys, I hate to do this, but I need to do this again, just so I can get past here. Need to put on another stealth boy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn, this thing is effective. Well, since that guy's done, let's get back to the repellent stick. I think that guy killed them all. Almost all of them all. Oh, there's a good chunk of more. Gonna need that. That'll get me caps. Thank you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. That close to me. I could only test a few. Okay, ow, that hurt. That actually hurt bad. Am I still recording?
Oh, I can't wait to hear. Just a few? Well, I'm sure it'll be good enough. So, how did my chemical repellent work? Safe and clean like a charm, I bet. Explosive, you say? That's kind of impressive, actually. In a horrible sort of way, at least. I guess it's back to the drawing board for that repellent. I wonder if I can make it into some sort of fuel. Anyway, I'll just take that. Oh, but for your trouble, here, have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for them. Great! I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you.
I don't know if...
Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, you're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right? Wow, what a great research assistant you are. I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries. Maybe a crippled limb or two, and I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you, so don't worry. worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Wow.
Take care. It's a big wasteland, but you know that better than me, right?
Wow. Just go get horribly injured and come back here, okay? Okay. Okay, that actually killed me. I honestly regret doing that. Maybe I should go down a little lower.
Behold the power of atoms. Let those who dwell here in his favored land tend. Now to the words of the prophet of come forth and drink the waters of the glow, for this ancient weapon of war is our salvation.
I think I just might go, like, outside of town for this stuff. Let's see, weapons, frag grenades.
Need some grub? Try the brass lantern. Have yourself a nice visit, partner.
Well, how do you feel?
This really hurts, you know.
Oh, I know it does, dear, but it's for a good cause. Try not to squirm so much while I take notes. Now, how would you describe the pain you're feeling? Any advice for how to keep it from being overwhelming? And remember, this is for posterity.
Pain is pain's an abstract thing. And stay focused on the definable things like survival.
That's a very enlightened attitude you've got. Shame it doesn't stop bullets, huh?
Yep.
Luckily, I'm here to patch you up. Now hold still and quit fidgeting. Ugh. How can you be walking around like this? Okay, I even stitched a little smiley face in you to keep up your spirits. It's kind of hard to see from your side, though. Here, take this environment suit of mine. It will help with medical tasks, and it should help prevent the effects of exposure, too.
I suspect that completes the second chapter's research, correct?
Correct as always. And your feedbacks really led to a very smartly written book. Maybe too smart for some folks, I worry. Of course, if the reader can't be bothered to understand something important as a book on how to stay alive, then what can we do, huh? And in case those readers blame you for their ignorance, here's your payment. 2 big boxes of ammo. Now, on to the next chapter.
Huh. Okay. Ready to start researching the last chapter.
The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
Could check the library. Maybe somebody's already written a book like yours.
Oh, that sure saved me a lot of time. But I bet their book wouldn't have anything about exploding mole rats, would it? Books are where the old world kept its knowledge, and libraries are where it kept the books. And there's supposed to be one in Arlington. See if it's still there, and if you can download records from its computer. Information dumps like those would be invaluable for rebuilding humanity.
Okay, I'll check out my local library.
Great. The library should be in Old Arlington, not far from downtown. See if you can download the archives from its computer. If you can't get those, then even the card catalog would be useful. Any little piece of information could help the book, and thus humanity. The info you're bringing back is great. Looking forward to more.
Where's the closest spot? Hold on. Okay, where's the closest spot? Probably Dukov's place. I'll check there. How long have I been recording now? Feels like a few hours now. Ah.
This is gonna be fun. It's go time.
Can't you let me enjoy my newly acquired health? Come on.
Yes?
Hey there. Keep moving, Wastelander.
All these rotten peoples must join together to stop the war of aggression being waged by the Wall Street Gang. Your boys are dying on your Alaska front, and all for nothing. Bring them home before it's too late. The gang of Wall Street fat cats and their Washington warmonger puppets have plunged the world into war to line their own. Greetings to the oppressed masses from the peace-loving peoples of China. Why do you continue to send your boys to die for your capitalist masters? Do you think your readers will keep you safe if the bombs fall? You will die while the Wall Street Gang and their hangers-on live like kings and...
God. Sorry this has been a quiet episode. I got nothing to talk about. Oh, there it is.
Hold it. This area is under the authority of the Brotherhood of Steel. Leave immediately.
Whoa, 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 calm down. I'm just exploring this area.
You're awfully brave to be walking around down here by yourself. Are you scavenging the ruins?
I'm researching for records from the library.
It seems that we have similar goals in mind. It's rare to meet someone who has proper priorities. I am Senior Scribe Yearling, Order of the Word. I have a proposal for you, if you're interested.
I'm interested in this. Tell me more.
Good. My task here is to collect the written works of those who came before, in order to supplement the Brotherhood archives at the Citadel. Although most of the pre-war books have been destroyed, there are a few that have survived. But finding a book in these ruins is difficult. I could have 1,000,000 initiates to comb the ruins, and I'd still never come close to recovering every book that remains undamaged.
You want me to help you gather books, right?
Precisely. The collected knowledge of a lost age is worth far more than any weapon. So, return here with any books that you find in good condition. I will compensate you for every volume that you bring me. Think on it, and return when you have books to offer me.
I have to go now. Oh, wait. I might want to ask that question.
The front desk computer has access to the card catalogs, but it appears that it's lost the connection to the main archives. Here's the password. Now, you might be able to find the central computer further in there, but I'm afraid you'll have to do that without me. I'm a scholar, not a fighter. Steel be with you.
Still be with you. I'll go with that one.
Hello.
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Hold on. Let me find the quests. Finding like any book here would be harder than finding a needle in a haystack. Or a hay in a needle stack. Ammo, I'm gonna drop some of the unnecessary stuff. Oh my goodness gracious me. Let's see if I can find it. Oh my goodness. I'll take that. I'll get me some good caps. Okay.
What's the big idea?
Well, I can't find the complete things, but
Evening.
Welcome back. Have you been successful in your search for books?
I have a pre-war book for you.
Excellent.
Take all the books I have.
Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well and return with more books when you can. Steel be with you.
Boy, do I breathe a lot easier knowing that thing is truly dead.
Hello.
Let's return to Moira. God, why couldn't I see her name?
Is it there? Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some?